Hello, welcome back to another video. We are still in Vlogtober. Today I woke up craving a South African traditional dish, which is tripe, beef tripe with cowpea leaves that are cowpeas leaf that are dried, and mabele. What do we call mabele in English? Is it sorghum? Yeah, that's what we grew up eating. That's what I grew up eating. Mabele, cowpeas leaves. We dry them, and yeah, I've been washing this tripe a couple of times. I rinsed it a couple of times. This is my third water that I'm using here, because you do need to wash it thoroughly. Yeah, otherwise you'll be chewing on the sand and the grass that the cow is eating. So I just cut it. Guys, can somebody tell me to sharpen my knives? I have blunt knives, but hey, this is a quite fairly easy meal. It doesn't need your attention. It doesn't need a lot of time. So I just did that, washed it, seasoned it, and I'm going to put it on fire. And this is my last dried leaves, guys. And this bucket was full. It's finished. But it always finishes around this time. And this year I didn't give anyone, hey? Even my mama did not give. I think I gave her a small packet when she was here. Normally I share with her. And I didn't, I was so busy at the beginning of the year. I did not get to harvest enough. And another thing, I haven't saved any seeds. I have the dried beans that I have picked up, that I salvaged actually, because there was a lot of pests. It was damaged and all of that, but I haven't gotten to it, so I don't even know if I have enough seeds to plant this year. But a girl has got to make a plan. I'll find a way to plant, because we love this in our house. This is one of our staple vegetable. Sometimes I don't cook a lot during the day, but if I do cook during the day, you will find mabele and this in my house if I do cook. But a lot of time I don't cook. So yeah, I'm going to cook the tripe outside with using the fire, because electricity is expensive. So I'm trying to minimize the cost, guys. We can't be reckless when it comes to how we spend money nowadays. Nowadays everything is expensive. When you ask a 19-year-old to make a fire for you, can you see that he did not clean this place? He just made fire on top of the old ashes. I hadn't been able to get to it to clean it, but he could have at least, the man took some things out, but not my son. He just made fire on top of the previous ashes and all of that. But that's okay. At least he made fire for me. And this is my morogo. We call it morogo in Setswana and Sepedi. So, sorry, I'm putting tomato paste. This is 100 gram. I just used half of it. The reason I'm using tomato paste instead of tomatoes is that the tomatoes that I have, they're a bit sweet, and I don't like this sweeter. If you put onion that is slightly sweet and tomatoes that are slightly sweet, it kind of changes the taste of the leaves a little bit, and I want it with a little bit of acid, so I decided to use tomato paste instead of tomatoes. And this is how it looks when it's finally cooked. And guys, this is one of the most delicious and nutritious meal. We don't know this, but if you listen to the people, even the people that are in our agriculture now, they'll tell you that this is what black people used to eat back in the days, and they hardly got sick. Now we don't eat these anymore. We eat other things. You must look at that. Check it out. So yeah, this is my fight. This looks so good. If it was winter, I would be sitting here. I would be sitting here like the fire. Nature is life, guys. Don't you think? It's life. Like fire, rain, a lot of things that are part of nature that we grew up doing. It is so beautiful. I don't know. So I put a little bit of oil into my boiling water that I'm going to make my belly in. Why I do that? Because it tends to foam a bit. Like you can see when I'm adding this, it foams. So if it foams, it kind of boil over the pot. So I'm trying to prevent that to happen. So this is simple, guys. I don't need to be talking the entire video. You can see what I am doing, and it's simple, but this is a traditional South African traditional meal, authentic one. Never mind the plastics there at the back. This is the vegetables that I bought in the village at home, and I haven't gotten to them into preserving them, processing them. So I just left them there today because I was very busy. So never mind them. I just want them where I can see them so that I can know I don't forget about them.